I know that at this time, Bethlehem, it becomes a hub. There are lots of, as Ruby said, lots of tourists, lots of locals, lots of pilgrims come to Bethlehem at this time to celebrate Christmas. What's the atmosphere like there this year?
Well, I cannot, find words to describe how down, how dead Bethlehem is. I mean, with considering that Gaza is not even 50 kilometers away from us, with everything happening that is spilling as well into the West Bank, Bethlehem has been struggling. Christmas is the epicenter of the year. I mean, every year, Christmas is the highlight of Bethlehem. Bethlehem is the capital of Christmas. Bethlehem is where Christmas and the first Christmas happened. And now, after all what's going on in our country and specifically in Gaza, Bethlehem has been experiencing, I would say, a mourning Christmas, only time for prayer and wishing for God's mercy over Gaza and our country.
Reverend Sarah, I know that you have several students who are actually in Gaza at the moment. Have you been able to contact them at all? Do you know how they're doing?
Well, we have many graduates. We have been in contact with few of them, not all of them. They are in a very dire situation, still hiding inside one of those two churches that became a refuge house for the group of Christians in Gaza. Some of them are hiding in the Catholic Church. Some of them are hiding at the Orthodox Church, the church that was not a long time ago was bombed, and almost 20 Christians were killed in that church. So many of them even lost loved ones. I was just talking and communicating with one of my students who lost his father after injury, and he was not able to be treated or be taken to the hospital because of the danger outside the vicinity of the church. So it is a hard situation for them and their loved ones, specifically at this time. We continue to pray and intercede so that there will be something, a breakthrough, a ceasefire, or some sort of a truce that will ease the lives of these Gazans, friends of ours.
Well, as celebrations, major celebrations in Bethlehem has been cancelled, I do know that the Christian clergy is urging people to focus on the spirit of Christmas. That's particularly pertinent this year, isn't it?
It is actually. Christmas is about the first baby that came and was born here in Bethlehem. He was born, Jesus was born in a time when a massacre happened not long time after he was born, a time of occupation, a time of where the people were crushed. So the time that the baby Jesus was born, it was a very difficult time. So it's not hard to bring that reality to the people now, to imagine it, to experience it, and to think of it, and know that he knows how we feel, and he, at the first model of Christmas, we're in the same place where now Christmas is almost like there's no festivities or celebrations. So it's a difficult time, and the only thing we can do is pray and have visuals and remember our friends in Gaza and the West Bank, so that just hoping and praying that things will change as the year flips.
You were also part of a contingent to Washington to press American politicians to bring about peace in the Middle East. Given in the aftermath of the recent UN Security Council wrangling over the semantics of a resolution, do you think your efforts, your pleas are falling on deaf ears?
Well, it felt like that. Mostly I can say that a lot of people heard us, senators, governors, and even special aides to President Biden were in meetings with us. I had the Reverend Munder Isaac with me, who delivered a letter from the clergy of Bethlehem asking specifically that all what we want for this Christmas is ceasefire, and we were asking for bilateral, but not just unilateral, but just from all sides, so that there will be peace, there will be, the exchange of prisoners, that will be hostages will come back, and things will be different. Of course, we can only ask, and we can only wish, and we can only hope. But politicians sometimes have their ways and have their own agendas, sadly speaking. My hope is it wasn't on deaf ears, but it seems some people, their hands are folded. They cannot do anything.
Reverend, just this is my last question to you. You know, in times of desperation, in times of such violence and division and human catastrophe, how do you find hope?
Well, honestly, this is a very hard question because someone like me who is a leader in my community, whether it is among Christians or other Palestinians, because people look for people in my position, in my place. And sometimes, to be honest with you, people are asking me for the same question. They want hope. They are asking, where's God when we are experiencing such a difficult situation? So I do find hope in the baby of the manger that had experienced similar experiences with us. I find hope in seeing that, there is no tragedy that will last forever. Our people have been going through tragedies for the past 75 years, and yet we rise. Yet we are standing in solidarity. Yet we can see that we have this word that we say in Arabic, sumud. It's a word that we call it for a long suffering, endurance, facing all trials, yet however and whatever and how long the suffering will continue, at the end of the tunnel there'll be a light. So we find hope that nothing lasts and things will change. We still, as well, we need the help of nations. We still need the help of leaders around the globe. So we are praying that there'll be a change in the hearts, change in the minds, and there will be a stretch of hand of help for our people as we are going through this. So both Palestinians and Israelis will have a peaceful life.
Reverend Jack Sarah, President of Bethlehem Bible College, we thank you so much for your time and we wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Fawzia. The same to you all as well as the viewers.